head of the Rubicon, hardcore rock crawling.
This is the most infamous 22 miles of off-road trail in the world. Everybody knows the Rubicon Trail. Maybe not everybody's run it, but everybody has heard of it.
Yeah.
So we have two vehicles here. They're both pretty much stock.
Yep.
Yours has a fresh new paint job and mine has some cool new tires, but otherwise they're pretty evenly matched. The idea here is we're gonna drive this trail the same way our dads or grandfathers would have driven this trail if they were dumb enough to pull this off. There's some big Jeep events that are held on this trail every year, so we'll probably see a bunch of other Jeeps. In fact, Jeep was even out here this week testing prototype vehicles.
Yeah.
So I'm sure we will catch those guys, get some behind the scenes footage of that.
All right, well, I'm ready to tackle it in this stock truck.
All right.
See what happens.
You got a lot of stuff in the back. It'll
Sure
probably
do.
ride really well.
I didn't hit my rockers yet. I'm still learning where the bottom of my Jeep is.
Dave's truck has a 4-speed with a granny first gear. My Jeep only has a 3-speed. I believe it's a T14. So I could definitely use a little bit lower gearing.
Here we go. First rock garden.
That sounds cool.
I'm gonna pretend that's not a noise. Ah, this thing is awesome. I'm pretty glad we put the winch on here. I think that's gonna be the only way we're gonna get anywhere on this trail.
You're doing good, Dave.
I feel good. I feel like we're doing pretty well. Didn't cave a door in yet. That's good. How many miles have we gone?
0.5 of a mile.
Huh.
Keep a little driver. You'll be good. You got plenty of wheelbase.
Coming down. Doing a good job, Dave.
I'm getting a feel for it. Working through problems. Transfer case is making an awful lot of noise, but I'm gonna try not to talk too much about that. But it's a handful, like, and a half. It's crazy. It's burning like almost a half a tank of gas, and we've gone 1.5 miles. Doesn't add up.
Got it, Dave. Yeah, piece of cake.
There we go. It's another, like, tight S-turn with big rocks. Here we go. Driving a gigantic truck.
we're at the top of the big sluice, and everybody that we have told that we are coming on this trail has said, oh, big sluice isn't bad, but when you get to the bottom, it's a mess. And it's a giant kind of long downhill, which should lead us right into the Rubicon Springs. It's all downhill from here. There you go. Just do it! You got it! It's just gonna be a mess. Can you see the driver's front fender smashing into the rock on this side? You're doing good. Coming. Keep it coming. A little bit more driver. Go for it. You got it. Passenger. There you go.
All my friends came to see me. Hey guys.
Did it. We did another 3 miles.
We are killing it. Fastest rigs on the Rubicon, I think.
Everybody that we have seen thinks we're insane.
Yes.
We are at Buck Island. This is the place where a lot of people camp. As you can see, there's a bunch of people here already.
Yep.
And there's a nice
Place to get cleaned up.
We're gonna go swimming and try to wash half of the Rubicon off of us and leave it here. All right, good job. On this episode, we're gonna put bigger tires on it, lower gearing, hopefully make it run so it doesn't catch on fire, and go find some bigger rocks and go rock crawling.
It's gonna be a good one. I love this truck. I kind of love this truck. I'll learn to love this truck. Yeah, pour more of that in it.
Fire it up.
It's getting good now. It's got fire in its veins.
Fire.
You get it this time.
Got it.
Let's drag it into the shop.
Okay, probably a good idea. Come on, little buddy.
It's very hot in here. I can't believe this thing made it across the Rubicon. Hello, Fred's neighbors. This is not my truck.
Step one, we are just gonna make the truck run. We're gonna replace the carb, replace all the fuel system, get it running, set the timing, make sure it'll start and run good. Then we can dive into the other things to fit bigger tires like lower gears, stronger steering, fix the transfer case issue, and all that stuff.
So this is the new carb we're gonna try out. This is a Holley Truck Avenger. It's a 670 CFM carburetor, which should be good on that small block Chevy. These are sort of designed for off-road use where they've got spring-loaded needle seats on the floats already, and then it's got this extended vent tube so that when you're at angles and stuff, it's not like splashing too much fuel back in the carburetor. Something that's been around for 20 years or so, and I've never tried one, but I've always wanted to, so this will be a first for both Fred and I. The Truck Avenger is on. Throttle cable's hooked up, return spring, vacuums. It's all good. We need fuel now and we can start it up.
Cranking.
Well, that sounds terrible. Oh, you got a filter full of nasty stuff up here.
Well, good.
That's good.
So I got a locker to put in the front, and I checked the gear ratio on the rear ring and pinion, and it's 373. So I ordered a locker for 373. And I put the locker in, and it wasn't meshing, and I wasn't sure what was going on. And I just pulled it apart, and I set the locker next to the carrier that was in here, which was not, it was a track lock, so it's some sort of limited slip. Determined that it had 410s in the front axle and 373s in the rear axle.
Cool.
Which is probably part of the reason why when we were rock crawling it, the transfer case sounded like it wanted to explode because both axles were running different ratios. So basically both axles are gonna have to get torn into one way or the other. I need a different locker for the front and I need a different gear ratio for the rear.
We do it right because we do it twice. So check it out. These are more off-road design parts. These guys are like the small or the square body Chevy Masters. This is a shackle flip. It replaces the shackle mount on the frame and it makes it to where the shackle hangs down, which lifts the truck, and it also kind of fixes pinion angle problems. So I'm gonna bolt these things on. I did torch the rivets off the old ones and knock those through, and then these bolt in through those same spots. So that'll bolt on there, and the leaf spring will bolt in, and that'll give us some of our lift in the rear. So pretty cool parts. The springs and shackle flip are all done, so now I'm just gonna bolt in these Bilsteins. These things are way better than the things we took out. I just gotta figure out the right spacer and bolt and stuff for the bottom because it's kind of a weird size, but it's getting there.
Dave asked me if I'd ever run 40-inch tires on a 44, and it's really not the best idea. Most people think you can build a 44 to hold up to about a 37 or 38-inch tall tire. But we wanted 40s, so we ordered some 40s, and then we realized we weren't able to find a Dana 60 up front, so we were like, well, let's just beef up the 44 as much as we can and see if it stays together. It's just about done.
Just about. It's fought us every inch of the way.
Yeah, we've done everything twice.
You know what makes a Dana 44 look really small?
40-inch tires.
Oh my gosh.
We called up Tire Rack, we ordered some 40-inch Coopers on Method wheels, and we actually ordered these tires before we decided on the Dana 44.
Oh, we had full intentions of a Dana 60 up front. That's why we ordered 40s. It's gonna be fine. It'll be good.
We have a world-class rock crawling driver. That's it. Come on, truck. Bring it back towards me. Come on. Looking good. You can turn down just a little. You're lined up, dude. Go for it. Yeah! Woohoo! Go, dude! Remember that spare drive shaft we got?
Yeah.
We need it now.
So I finally got the thing to get up onto the obstacle after smashing that bumper a bunch of times. Got up here, and as soon as the rear had to start climbing, it wasn't getting traction. Then it started getting some axle wrap and some hop. And then the drive shaft shot out of the back, which that drive shaft was damaged from the Rubicon. We brought a spare that's good to go, so we're gonna swap it in and give it another shot.
You ready for blast off?
All right, fire in the hole. All right, Freddie.
They're warm now.
I'm gonna try first or second gear.
Yep.
Here we go.
Yeah! Yeah! Woohoo! Good job, Dave.
Yeah!
Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Looking good. Stop right there.
Yep. Yeah! Oh my gosh. That got me going.